And the sovereigness of Sheba heard of the report of Shelemah concerning the name of Yahweh, and came to try him with hard questions. And she came to Jerusalem with a very great company, with camels that bore spices, very much gold and precious stones. And she came to Shelemah, and she spoke with him all about all that was in her heart. And Shelemah answered all her questions. There was no matter hidden from the sovereign that he did not make known to her. And the sovereigness of Sheba saw all the wisdom of Shelemah, and the house that he had built, and the food on his table, and the seating of his servants, and the service of his waiters, and their attire, and his cupbearers, and his burnt offerings, which he offered in the house of Yahweh. And there was no more spirit in her. Then she said to the sovereign, the word I heard in my own land about your words and your wisdom was true. But I did not believe the words until I came and saw with my own eyes. And see, I had not been told the half. Your wisdom and prosperity exceed the reports which I heard. Baruch are your men, and Baruch are these your servants, who stand continually before you, who are hearing your wisdom. Baruch be Yahweh your Elohim, who delighted in you to put you on the throne of Yisrael, because Yahweh has loved Yisrael forever. Therefore, he made you sovereign to do right ruling and righteousness. And she gave the sovereign 120 kikars of gold, and very many spices, and precious stones. Never again did so many spices come as the sovereignness of Sheba gave to sovereign Shelemah. And also the ships of Hiram, which brought gold from Ophir, brought almug wood, a great many, and precious stones from Ophir. And the sovereign made steps of almug wood for the house of Yahweh, and for the sovereign's house. Also ayahs and harps for singers. No such almug wood has come, or been seen to this day. And sovereign Shelemah gave the sovereignness of Sheba all she desired, whatever she asked, besides what he gave her according to the hand of sovereign Shelemah. And she turned and went to her land, she and her servants. And the weight of the gold that came to Shelemah yearly was 666 kikars of gold. Besides that, from men of travel, and the profit from traders, and from all the sovereigns of Arabia, and from the governors of the land. And sovereign Shelemah made 200 large shields of beaten gold. 600 pieces of gold went into each shield, and 300 shields of beaten gold. 3 minas of gold went into each shield. And the sovereign put them in the house of the forest of Lebanon. And the sovereign made a great throne of ivory, and overlaid it with refined gold. The throne had 6 steps, and the top of the throne was round at the back. And there were armrests on either side of the place of the seat. And 2 lines stood beside the armrest, and 12 lines were standing there, one on each side of the 6 steps. The like of it was never made in any reign. And all the drinking vessels of sovereign Shelemah were of gold, and all the vessels of the house of the forest of Lebanon were of refined gold, not of silver, for this was reckoned of little value in the days of Shelemah. For the sovereign has ships of Tarshish at sea, with the fleet of Hiram. Once every 3 years the ships of Tarshish came bringing gold and silver and ivory and apes and baboons. And sovereign Shelemah was greater than any of the sovereigns of the earth in riches and wisdom. And all the earth sought the presence of Shelemah to hear his wisdom, which Elohim had put in his heart. And they were each bringing his present, object of silver, and objects of gold, and garments, and armor, and spices, and horses, and mules, a rate year by year. And Shelemah gathered chariots and horsemen, and he had 1,400 chariots, and 12,000 horsemen, whom he stationed in the chariot cities, and with the sovereign in Jerusalem. And the sovereign made silver as common in Jerusalem as stones, and he made cedars as plenty as the sycamores, which are in the low country. And Shelemah had horses brought out from Mitzrayim and Kei. The sovereign's merchants brought them from Kei at a price. And the chariot came up and went out from Mitzrayim for 600 pieces of silver, and a horse 150. And so, by their hand, they brought them out to all the sovereigns of the Hittites and the sovereigns of Aram.